Yesterday I made a video about the real terrorist. So I'm going to carry on that theme about what terrorism is and who are the real terrorists of this world. But before that, YouTube is taking the biscuit because I made a video about reincarnation, Shakespeare and alien chips. And these lot, man, I had about 70, 80 views last night. And for some reason, today it's like 30 views. Yeah? It's, you lot are just... Unless you... Obviously, you have to purposefully do that to my channel. Because my channel's so tiny... You know, unless you're actually specifically coming on it. So listen, don't think my messages to the Queen and shit didn't get out, innit? They obviously got out because YouTube keeps fucking with my channel even though it's absolutely tiny. So, anyway, to the point. Osama bin Laden, his real name was Tim Osman. He was an agent and he worked for the CIA and he worked for various secret service agencies, man. Al-Qaeda means the file. Because Russia and America and Afghanistan were fighting the Afghanis who established the Taliban, yeah, or they certainly established a fighting resistance against the Americans and the Russians. First the Russians, then the Americans. And to keep a tab on all these mercenaries that were joining this mishmash of real bloodshed, but the agenda much more different to what you would think. Because if you want to create a monster, like these stupid terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda, like what you call ISIS now, and ISIS is just a spin on the name of the divine feminine, alright? Because these lot mimic and impersonate and they're pricks. So if you wanted to create a monster like Al-Qaeda, ISIS, you have to do this shit for real. So they do this shit for real, yeah? So the worst mercenaries in the world would be up to join this army of decayed minds. Because look at the shit that they do. Look at the shit that they do. Forget colour, forget creed, forget religion, forget all that. Look at the shit they do. It's disgusting. Yeah, we know what these terrorist groups do in Syria, in Libya, in certain so-called Muslim countries. And we know about this state of Israel being a terrorist state. The people who run Israel are terrorists. Your bankers are terrorists. They fund terrorists. They fund weapons of war. Weapons of war. Why do you fund weapons of war unless you're not going to have a war? These weapons are never made just to sit around. They're made to make profit on. Yeah? Alright? This King Abdullah guy, he can wear his suit, he can wear his tie, he can go to all these big meetings, conventions, summits in the fucking world and talk about reforming something that he fully well knows his ancestors and him have been corrupting since the start of it. Anyway, this video's over. I'll speak to you lot in a minute, yeah?